education within the continent would be, now I would not be in a position unless I get information on how much can the budget of all the African states be, what percentage can that be, so that I'm better informed to answer your question. But I can speak for our part as South Africa and say much of the budget goes to education and health as a country. Remember what constitutes a budget. We as a country only are able to service, and Treasury is able to say this is what I have for the country, because we rely on all stakeholders to come on board to say we rely on those that have to pay their taxes, because the main tool that we get our money from as a country is the taxes that we get, so that we can be able to give budgets out and say this education is going to get this chunk of the budget and health will get this. But as the country in 2009, we saw that it was very problematic to say education must get this, because there was this basic education and this higher education. We needed to focus to say basic education has to get this chunk of the budget, so that they focus on the developmental stage of the learner up until high school, up until grade 12. But then here, higher education focus on this area, focus on training and making sure that the output that is taken out of the formal schooling system and tertiary schooling system is what the market requires. Yeah? And I think as a country, be it we were in a teething stage, because the Department of Higher Education only came into existence in 2009. But much has been done. There we've got a very good story to tell as a country, because we have been able to fund young people through programs such as NSS and through the skills development levy to skill our nation. Although some may argue and say there are still challenges there and there, but the Ministry of Higher Education has set out its goal for 20, there's a project, a 30-year project, that's the Department of Higher Education, that is championed by the Deputy Minister, Minister Manana, who's a young, vibrant person like ourselves, who's actually championing the issues of making sure that young people are actually enrolled in institutions of higher learning, and making sure that FET colleges are utilized. Because when we are saying young people in the majority are unemployed, they are unskilled, they are unemployable, the FET colleges need to come in and assist us in skilling these people and making sure that when we're talking about unemployment, it's at the levels that it is, but we are saying that given the opportunities, these interventions by government will make sure that the young people that we're talking about who are loitering in our villages and sitting in the corner stands in our townships are actually skilled. Government has also come in and put in programs like the Expanded Public Works Program, which will yield about 6 million job opportunities in the 5-year period that we are talking about, as enshrined or envisaged in our manifesto as the ruling party. Because I believe when we go back to after the 7th of May, the ANC will still be the government of the day. Our people will actually among the comrades. So we are actually selling our manifesto. We are saying in our manifesto, this is our program of action that we are envisaging to put in government for this 5-year period. And the issue of education has captured the audience and has captured the leadership of the ANC to say South Africa cannot move forward without education. When we are saying we are together, we are moving South Africa forward, education will play a vital role in moving South Africa and shaping the future of our country. I think I have captured and responded on what you have said. Much of what you are saying was just about comments on the mentorship on communities and the priorities as a country. But I can safely say our government, the government led by the ANC, has put in the education in its priority. We have seen and we know that the country cannot move forward without education, without our people being skilled, without people like yourself. As I'm seated here, when I look at you like this, I can see we are telling a good story because we are seated here in an institution of higher learning. We've got young students who are actually shaping and crafting their future through education. So who else is there to say that South Africa is not taking the issue of education serious? When we have young people, when we've got graduates amongst yourselves who are actually educated and who are ready, the market economy is waiting for you out there. The labor market is waiting for you to absorb you and for you to actually go and sell your labor. And you are going to sell your labor as an educated person. You've got something to offer. You are offering your labor in the market, but you are saying, I'm holding this, I've got this expertise, I've got these skills. Then you'll be even in a better position to even negotiate your salary, because you are saying, I'm just not selling my labor, I'm selling my labor in this expertise and in this field. Thanks.